Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great weekend. And welcome to this new video on Bitcoin. We're going to do a full update. I have something special planned out for this video, which I think is most interesting and most valuable for most of you. And I might repeat this in my middle of the day market update as well, because more people watch those than my Bitcoin videos, but it's most relevant what we'll talk about in this video for Bitcoin. So that's why I wanted to spend some more time talking about it, and I think it's just very useful for all of you for next week in understanding Bitcoin, what's going to happen, what could happen, but also the general markets, which I always say, like if you just want to know what to expect from crypto, I mean the entire crypto market is very correlated. Just watch my Bitcoin updates, because there we essentially talk about the market. But no, I mean, the main thing is that Bitcoin right now, it's obviously still at the same price as it was yesterday. It's the weekend, and we had some price action for altcoins, and you can see that some altcoins are kind of deviating from the trend here. So that's great, but Bitcoin itself, I mean, the volume is down to $21 billion. Which is extremely low. I'm not sure when the last time was we hit these levels. I mean, I guess we hit it the 12th of January, which ironically was close to the bottom. So let's hope that history repeats itself. But no, volume is very low. We're still in the same kind of price structure here, which I tried to draw out between 107 and then let's say 101,000. We're still in that area as well, and that's what I expect as well. But the most interesting thing I wanted to talk about is the short-term price action because of the FOMC meeting next week. Next week, Wednesday, we have the interest rate decision by the Federal Reserve and the press conference, and that's going to matter because right now there's not a lot of clarity, or not a lot of certainty, I guess I should say, about where the interest rates are going for 2025, and that does matter a lot for crypto and stocks. So what I wanted to look at, I mean, it's almost impossible for me to tell you what they're going to say at the actual FOMC meeting. I mean, in the Signal group, we kind of talked about it, and we dissected the economic data from January this year. But it still gives kind of a mixed image. But if we look at the last couple of FOMC meetings, right? So if we look at the last couple of Federal Reserve interest rate decisions, what we know is the last one was the 18th, before that November the 7th, before that October the 31st. So let's actually take a look at what happened those times ahead of the actual interest rate decision to be able to better understand what's most likely. Because honestly, what you see most often for the prices is that we see some sort of de-risking, all right? So that positions are being closed off heading into the interest rate decision, and that afterwards we will see some sort of new positioning and new money coming into the markets based on what's the outcome of the interest rate decision. All right, so first time was the 18th of December. What you can see then is that the price was actually relatively bullish ahead of the FOMC. And that's new. Markets back then were also stronger, but we also, I mean, this whole move was very, very leveraged. But the last time, interestingly, we were actually bullish in the Monday ahead of the interest rate decision, and then Tuesday we topped out and we started to fall. We started to de-risk, and then Wednesday the outcome of the interest rate decision and the press conference were not good. So that's what I mean. After that, you see some sort of positioning based on the outcome. Outcome was bad, price dropped down. But it was pretty mixed before that. The interest rate decision before that was the 7th of November. Which was obviously, I mean, we had a lot of different fundamentals then. So what you see there is that the price was also very bullish leading up to the event. But this was obviously the date that Donald Trump was elected. So I think it's more interesting to actually look at October the 31st and September the 18th and what the price did then. So what you see, October the 31st? They were so quick behind one another. I guess so. October the 31st. Nah, that almost cannot be right. But there you also see quite a lot of bullish momentum heading into it. And then de-risking, or at least somewhat of a drop before that. But like I said, I mean, I'm not sure about that one. But I know for certain that September the 18th was an actual one. So let's take a look at those. Let's take a look at that one. September the 18th, what you can see is that the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, again, quite mixed. And what you see very often, and I think this is the main thing that we kind of have to draw from this, is that the moves that are made on Monday very often get reversed on Tuesday. So hopefully tomorrow will be bearish, so that we can have a bullish Tuesday, and then depending on the results, we can either turn bullish or bearish. I would say it is slightly more likely that we'll see some sort of a pullback here. All right, I think fundamentally it is still most likely that we will have a bullish breakout out of this range. But now we've hit the top of the range right here, and I personally do not see any way in which we can have enough strength to break out of here. And if we do, I think it's going to be a fake out. So that I'll still keep you updated on in my middle of the day market updates and tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. For now, hopefully this was valuable of what to expect. I thought it would be a little bit more clear. I mean, I looked at it in the past as well, and I thought the de-risking was a lot more common. But I'll keep you updated on that. For now, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and bye.